not when you finish, it's how you finish. And there's so much more opportunity to go from there. And so, you know, there will be those tough days, those dark days. And it may have taken you a long time to get here, but it's all worth it in the end.
When I got my acceptance letter to the new school, I felt a wash of relief, but also quite a lot of excitement. I was really excited to be able to be a part of a community that was so art forward and social justice forward, and where I would be able to pursue a number of my passions and not just, you know, one of them that I maybe would have been able to do at another institution.
I think for me, one of the things that stood out for the new school, one was just the fact that it had a media management program that allowed you to really kind of customize your curriculum to focus on what it is you wanted to do. I think one of the other things that really stood out to me is the new school's huge emphasis on having social impact, that they ask those tougher questions of you about what you can do to make the world a better place and not just what you can do to be more successful in your career.
Needless to say, the pandemic was difficult for me, as it was for all of us. The isolation was rough, to say the least, but I luckily had some amazing faculty behind me that helped set me on my path and figure out how I could have the best senior year possible. And I had wonderful opportunities. I got to be an academic fellow at Lang, I got to do an independent study, I got to take classes that bring me out into New York City to look at art and music and dance, and that was absolutely incredible.
I think New York City is such a unique place in the world, particularly being from somewhere outside of New York City. It's such a huge melting pot with so many diverse people from diverse backgrounds with diverse thoughts. And to be able to come to a school where all of that comes together just made it that much more exciting. I think one of the fondest memories probably is my capstone class that I'm taking this semester. The opportunity to present an idea that I've had for a number of years and seeing the excitement on my classmates' faces and my professor's face about my project and giving me that much more fuel to know that this is something that I do want to produce and do long term.
Going forward, I am most excited to be able to use what I learned here and apply it to real life. I'm going to grad school at NSSR in the fall, and I am excited to join labs, and I'm excited to research what I've been researching academically for the last 4 years in actual experiments and studies, and see what we can uncover. The new school is a weird little place, honestly, but I love it, and I'm grateful that I got to spend my time here.
I think the one message I would probably leave them with is just, you know, pause if you can and take this moment in. It's a special moment, and hold on to as much of the joy from this moment as you can, because there will be those tough days and difficult days, but days like today and opportunities like this, graduating, will always remind you of how far you've come and how much you've accomplished. And so just use that to inspire yourself.